Hello YouTube, I'm here bringing another video, but it's a pretty sad one today. Unfortunately, just got the news maybe half an hour ago that Can founding member and drummer Jaki Liebezeit had passed away this morning. He was battling pneumonia, and honestly I didn't even know he was ill. I had not been really keeping up with the members because there's just so many great artists out there. But basically, you read the description. Jaki Liebezeit has passed away today. And if I can go here and to Wikipedia real quick. He was 78 years old, so he was pushing 80, and he passed away this morning. Can, let me talk about Can. They were always a band that was very, very important to me. Always thought they were just, really extremely experimental, but extremely creative. They always had these really interesting ideas, and they basically just kind of did things kind of off the whim, if you will. Like they were basically an improvisational band, and they would basically just make songs in rhythmical patterns out of improvisations. And I'm a drummer myself, and Jaki Liebezeit's got to be in my top 5 somewhere. Probably my number 4 favorite drummer, actually. And I have a lot of their catalog. I have, I think, all but 5 of their albums. And I've been really a big fan once they started. I had first discovered them at 19 with Tago Mago. That's like a lot of people's first Can album, which is of course a great masterpiece record. But once they started Spoon Records, Can's own label, started remastering their stuff every 4 releases every year. I started buying them, and then the DVD came out when the first 4 releases came out, so I bought the DVD, and my copy of the DVD has the CD with the compilation of the solo works, which they discontinued for a while, so now you can still get the DVD without the CD, unless they've changed that since then, I don't know. But yeah, I liked all of their albums. Some people tend to stop at the Damo Suzuki period after he left, after Future Days. Future Days was probably their best record, probably my personal favorite record. But I loved Soon Over Babaluma. Landed is another one of my favorites. Saw the Light, I think it's great. Lots of great drumming on that, and I even liked Out of Reach, even though the band hated that album for some reason. I loved the Out of Reach album, and Can, the self-titled album, was great too. But yeah, I'm a huge Can obsessive fan, and I've collected a lot of their works. I've got a good amount of it. Still need to get 5 to complete the collection. I think I'm missing 5. And it's just a real sad day. I don't usually do videos like this to tribute musicians. I've done a couple before. First one I did was when David Allen passed away. I did that the day of, and then Chris Squire, one of my all-time favorite bass players from Yes, another band that I love, who I've had the pleasure of seeing live, had passed away. I did a tribute to him. But I'm sure there'll probably be a few videos on YouTube that will be tributing the late, great, amazing Jaki Liebezeit. Definitely one of a kind. Wasn't really a drummer like him. Could kind of sounded a little bit like a machine the way he played, but could outplay any drum machine. Any kind of robotic drumming, just way outplay that. So yeah, I actually had a really good day today, and whenever I find out, the news of a passing of a musician, it's always on a really good day, really great day. I had lunch with a good friend of mine, and he brought me a Tex-Mex lunch for giving him a ride to go pick up a router, excuse me, at Office Depot, and he gave me some money and a meal. But enough rambling. Jaki Liebezeit, it sucks, you know. I'm very saddened by the loss, but I know he's happier now. I know he's no longer suffering. And I remember back in 2001 when we first lost Michael Corelli, and that was bad. I mean, that was, you know, when he died of cancer. So yeah, and I've said this in other tribute videos, I am spiritual to a point. Not super religious, but I am spiritual to where, you know, I do believe in heaven and hell, and I believe right now Jaki and Michael are jamming in a band in heaven right now. They're playing and probably jamming with David Allen and maybe even Chris Squire. You know, I know it sounds cheesy, cliche, whatever, but, you know, always at a loss for words when a musician I really like and respected, you know, passes away. Never got to meet the guy, never got to see him live, never had a chance to see Can live because all their shows were in the 70s and I came out right in 80. I don't think they played in 80 live. They had that one reunion album, Right Time, in 89, I believe it was, and for some reason didn't tour that album, which was a shame. They should have. Never understood why. They got Malcolm Mooney back, who I love, and put out a really great record, but that was the end of Can, pretty much after that. But yeah, sorry if I'm a bit rambling, but I just want to say my heart goes out to Jaki's family, all of his friends, and all the Can fans, you know, who were very touched by him, and drummers all around that were very influenced by him, and, you know, amazed by his playing like I was. Jaki Liebezeit, you're gone, but we will never forget you, and may you shine wherever you are. And thank you for being a part of my life, and thanks for being in what in some ways Can is the best band in the world because of how creative and how experimental they were. They just did their own thing, you know, weren't trying to commercialize, weren't trying to follow any rule. They just did their own thing. And that was one of the things that really attracted me to Can. They were their own band. It was just, you know, either 4 or 5 guys, whoever would be in the band at the time, whatever lineup it was. And they just came together and they created music. They created songs. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next video hopefully won't be a depressing one, but I felt I wanted to do it. And all the Can fans, thank you for watching. Anybody who knew Jaki, kin or friends or fans that might have known him, thank you for watching. If you're watching this, I don't know, but that's all I know to say. But Jaki Liebezeit, true legend, true drumming legend, and a band who were true legends themselves. Can. Alright, thanks everybody, have a good night. I will be putting up some new Crack in the Wall stuff, probably pretty soon, probably later on this week. Possibly tomorrow even. Alright, well, good night everybody, be safe and God bless. Thank you.